Shalom.
Salam. How are you?
What's up, buddy? How are you?
Everything is okay. And you?
Everything is amazing.
Okay,
Which
okay.
country are you in?
Can you repeat? I don't hear normally.
Yeah, you gotta focus here. Which country are you in?
I'm Dagestan from Russia.
Dagestan.
Yes, yes.
You know, Khabib, that's my friend.
Yes, he's my relative guy.
Okay. How long you been trading?
Almost 2 year. Um,
Oh man, that's nothing. You know, Khabib, he was training when he was a baby with the Bears.
I have to do that.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah. I know. To
You
be
become
to
the
be better
champion.
and
Okay,
best. Yes,
yeah, 2 years is not bad. Can you see my screen here?
yes, yes, yes. But first of all, I want to. Sorry for my English. I'm not native English speaker, but I understand most of things.
Yeah, hopefully, you know which language is most important?
English? No, no, no. Something else. I
Which
understand.
one?
Understand. Trading.
Which language?
uh,
Yeah, which is
Candles,
that?
candles, candles.
Okay,
Yes, yes, yes.
that's my language.
Yes, yes, yes.
Okay,
Okay.
English, nothing matters really. The language of the
Okay.
candles, because the candles they talk and they say a story.
Yes,
They
yes.
you can read you can read that language. Okay, let's see what you've been doing here. Okay, so
Uh,
trading for 2 years, only FX you've been doing, or you did other weird stuff?
Forex. I like most of Forex. I don't like crypto.
Okay, instruments that you trade,
Uh,
pairs, instrument, whatever you call
Pairs
it.
Posit USD and
Which one?
GU. USD pairs all.
Give me all the instruments you trade, Mr.
Ah, uh,
700
uh,
old.
uh, Euro, GU, and XAU.
Euro USD. What else?
GU.
Pound USD. What else?
Gold. And
Gold. What else? What else? Because this is not enough. We need more pairs, more money. Give me more.
I understand what you said. I am.
Remember, man.
Yes, yes.
Do you trade anything else besides this?
No, no, no.
Okay, you never heard that chase two rabbits, you'll catch neither.
I understand, and I understand.
Yeah, but you want three rabbits, okay? You want three rabbits and you want to, catch them all. And the thing is, you make some on Euro USD, and maybe then you go on gold to lose it and give it back. Maybe they make some here and give it back there. They make here to give it back there. We know how it works, man. Even if they even if they can. And plus, these two are correlated. So,
Yes,
okay, I get it. Wins, you get a two big wins, okay, but you can get two losses. So when you're trading, 1.0, you're actually having 2.0 exposure, even if you're doing 1.0. It's a double-edged sword. Okay,
understand.
really not smart. Okay, and think about it, man. Do you want to catch, a trade here on euro, a trade on pound, a trade on gold, there, catch five trades on these? Or you want to do five clicks on one move, on one pair? I'm telling you, we've been doing this many, many, many years. This is smarter because you just need it to go from A to B and all of these work versus you need this one to work and that one to work and this one to work and that one to work on different pairs. I don't know how you're doing three pairs.
Sometimes
You're
I
supposed to
trade
learn
20 pairs. Sometimes
trade what?
20, 20, 20, 25 pairs. Sometimes I trade. I don't know.
Well, you have a robot? Does it? You can't trade 20 manually.
Uh,
Manually?
Manually, but I use some program. I get alerts and I check I like it or I don't like it.
Okay. Well, remember, you can do what you want. This is just a intro call just to see what they're doing. Okay. And usually they're not doing, they can do what they want. Remember, there's a lot of ways to make money, but
Mm.
I'm giving you the easiest, most efficient
Ah,
way to there's a
okay,
lot of ways to make money, but
okay.
there's only a few ways to make it easy, efficient, high probability, high risk reward. It's very different. One move, five trades versus five trades, five moves.
Yes, I understand. Understand.
Okay, I don't think so. I don't think so. Maybe by the end of this call, okay,
Mhm.
because I want you to be so accurate. And remember, the accuracy on one is so high. It's very hard to be accurate on all of them. But if you're on GJ like me for 9 years on only on GJ,
You
okay,
are
then you
only
can,
on GG?
yes, only,
Oh
okay,
my god.
only.
Oh my god.
And like here, what do you think we were doing there? Because it's a valid footprint. Of course, we were buying where everyone is selling. And you can take this up and then you can see that, oh, it's a footprint. Okay. And then when it starts to go down, you can say, hey, maybe it's a pullback. Maybe it'll pull back to the 50 or 61.8. So we sell and we sell all the way down. And then maybe we buy now and we go all the way up for another footprint, maybe. Okay. So we don't need to five pairs. You can go up and down and make so many pips on one, and you're going to be on the right side, usually, almost always. You're going to be so accurate. It's going to be crazy, actually, if you stick to one. Because remember, if there's a footprint, you took the BFI course, right?
Yes, yeah, you gift it to me. We are calling each other when you live stream. You add me.
Oh, yeah. Okay, man. All right. You don't even know how much free stuff. They think we just charge everyone. No, man, I don't care. Here, free, go. You think you're gonna take any of my money? You think you're gonna there's 7 trillion every day move. You're not gonna take any from me. Okay, it's not gonna change my life if you do the BFI way. Okay, but look at this.
I,
Isn't this a fresh zone?
yes.
Isn't that a fresh zone?
Yes.
Okay, so what maybe you'll do here?
Mm,
What do you think you'll do here, maybe?
um, buy. Uh,
Well,
if
you're not buying. If you get a signal, okay, we don't just buy it, but the smart ones say, I'm looking for buys. But
looking. Yes, yes.
yeah, if you plan to buy here, then what is the smart trader gonna do right now?
S- what I do, what I have done, yeah, I wait for rejections, small rejection, and after I Uh,
Where? Where? Here?
uh, yes, after we go here, this zone, what I have
Okay,
now,
but
it's
hey,
I
listen,
wait some
I get
rejection.
that. Listen, a lot of ways. There's a lot of ways to trade here. Okay. But I'm just trying. Listen, if this one call just to convince you to stick to one instrument, then the call was successful. Okay.
Okay.
But look, if you're gonna look for buys here, then you can sell. You don't have to. But I'm trying to show you if you stick to one, you can make money all the time if you want. You can sell all the way and get out here and then look for longs and then buy and then take it up to here for another footprint. You don't have to wait for it to come here. You can trade up and down and everything, sideways, up, down, sideways, because you're on one, because you really understand, the zone and one. And if you are gonna buy here, then you can also sell and write it down into here and then buy here. You don't have to just sit and watch and wait. You can trade up and down and sideways all the time, man. If you're on one, if you're on one and it's gonna be hard. It's gonna be hard to be on the wrong side. And even if buy and lose. And then again, you try and lose. And then again, you buy and lose and lose. Eventually, if you keep at it, maybe you get the 1 to 5 that covers all this. But it's not going to work if you lose and then lose and lose and then jump on gold. Okay.
Okay.
And then gold is like in the middle somewhere drifting. This is the worst time to trade. You want to know the worst time? It's not the worst, but it's just the trickiest. Is when it pops and then it's drifting in the middle. This is the worst, hardest time to trade. Very different than here and here. But a lot of times they lose and lose and lose, and then they go on another pair, and that pair is kind of in the middle somewhere, nowhere. Because the guy who was on this one pair, he caught this and he was ready, or this guy who caught this, he was ready. But it's hard, man. 3 pairs, and sometimes you say 20. Even two is crazy. How are you gonna trade 2 pairs and you haven't gotten rich trading 1 pair? Remember, man, 1 pair will teach you how to trade. It will teach you your system. It'll teach you what to do. Oh, you keep doing this dumb stuff, then it'll teach you what not to do. So we have to learn how to trade on one. Let 1 pair be your teacher. Drive one car like a master. You're going to jump in any car and drive it, but not in the beginning.
Understood.
Okay, that's just from the first in all these pairs. But let's continue and see what's your what's your entry time frame usually?
Entry time frame is 5 minutes.
5 minute?
Yes, one half, 1 hour for our analysis, and 5 minutes
Okay,
after.
now is that anywhere
What?
macro zone?
Macro zone 4.
My okay, so the macro time frame we use for the zone, which is where to click. And then the micro is a time frame you use for the entry, which is when to click. So where is a price level from here to there? Where? Here somewhere. But when, that's for the entry. When do we click? Maybe after a signal that's saying now. So the macro is where, the micro is the when. But the thing is, macro weekly, micro 4 hour, macro daily. We use the 1 hour for entry. I don't like this one. A lot of people use this, the macro 4 hour, and then 15 minute. Now, who said anything about 1 hour plus the 5 minute? Don't you think if that worked, I would put it in the course? And I know it can work sometimes, man, but I need it to be work most of the time.
Mhm.
We don't use 1 hour zones. We don't use 5 minute, man, but you can do what you want. What's wrong with the 15 minute? It's just three of those. Okay. Just imagine.
Okay.
But I mean, you're not really, you want to get slaughtered. And he's on three pairs and he's on the one on the 5 minute. That's crazy, man.
I
Ooh, how many
understand.
trades per week, sir?
How many
That's
trades?
only two. Yeah, on
In a
average, how many trades per
day,
week?
average in five. Per week,
Okay.
it's maybe 25. I trade
Here,
point
here's the other
0.3.
question. Listen. Here's a good question. Listen, here's a good question for you.
Huh.
Okay. Do you take one entry per trade idea, or do
One.
you take multiple? Oh my God, man, that's terrible.
What?
So why
That's
not
the
make,
reason why I'm here.
remember, man, that makes no sense because if your first entry is going your way, okay, there's nothing wrong with break even initial before additional. You're never increasing the risk. And then it goes up more. You buy more. Maybe you're trailing the stop. It goes up more. You buy more. It goes up more. You buy more. This is what the losers do. They buy. It goes up. Close half. It goes up more. Close half. It goes up more. Close half. It
Oh, what I do. That's what I
goes,
do.
and you're not gonna get rich like this. And remember, it could be the same move, 100 pips and 100 pips. But one guy has so much money floating, another guy has peanuts floating.
Yes.
This is a big difference, man. All you're failing all the questions, man. And that's it's pretty clear because it's pretty obvious that I never mentored you. If I trained you, you would never do any of this stuff. Nobody I train does this stuff. They're all on one pair, one move, one lot size, 700 entries, but one move. Not one move, one click. And plus, if they got profits, who cares if you risk from that? I mean, the market is saying it's going up. The market is saying to buy more. The more it goes up, the more we buy. And maybe you have your stop loss and you're just trailing it, buy more, trailing it, buy more, and just we like to have open-ended targets. You think I know where the heck to put a target? I have no idea. My target is infinity or zero. You get what I mean by that?
Yes.
We trail. This is my target system. I trail to infinity, trail to zero. Okay, trail all the way. My stop loss is my target.
Understand.
Does that make sense or is that crazy?
Makes sense. But I don't know where I can add. That's problem.
Okay, I'm going to show you one example. And remember, you're not going to know where because you're busy on three. Do you think this is easy to buy? Like to add more and add more and buy and add more? Let's just do something like this, okay? You can do a very simple way. Sometimes they call it break and retest. Okay. But is it a break where support becomes resistance or resistance becomes support? I don't believe in this. You know what I believe in?
What you?
50% of the move,
Ah,
50% of the move, 50% of the move, 50% of the footprint, 50% of the footprint, 50%. Maybe that's where it comes in. You get what I mean?
yes, yes.
Okay, there's a million ways. I don't even want to show. You want to see what we did Monday? But the thing is, it's not going to work because this is hard work. And maybe, let's say the green is the entry. Okay. When I take this one, then my stop loss is here. When I take this one, then these stops are here. When I take this one, then all my stops are here. So every entry is covered because the more it goes up, the more that you're securing these profits here. So, I mean, I don't know. I don't get why they don't do it this way. Okay, they can do what they want. 2 years. Okay, 2 years. They think 2 years is something. 2 years is a little mini appetizer, man. It's nothing. It's an appetizer. They didn't see anything yet. They still have no idea. I'll take this entry. Okay. So then all my other stuff. So if I get taken out, you get taken out with a bunch of profit, or, it keeps going. I take this entry. Okay, all the stops are here now. I've already secured so much money already secured from trailing, and it can still keep going up. But you can't do this on three pairs because it's hard work. That's why you get huge risk reward because it's hard work.
Yes,
You get what I mean?
yes, yes. But
And it's not really about I don't know where to add. I get it. A lot of people say this, but it's about the mentality to add, the intention. Are they looking to add or do they click and go jump on another pair? No, man. Once you click and it goes your way, that's the market screaming at you, hey, time to get to work. Not let's go jump on another one. No, you caught a winner, man. Squeeze it. Where you going? Come here, stay here. Squeeze this one. Okay. But I'm gonna give you one example, and this is the only example I'm gonna give. Okay. This was
just
GJ
when
this week on a
I just sometimes don't understand what's going on pair one.
say it
Or
again.
sometimes I don't understand what's going on pair, and where it's going to go somewhere. I don't understand sometimes.
Okay, well, obviously, because you never were on one pair for years, then you would literally know the future because you know its personality, you know what it does. It's not crazy that, oh my gosh, some crazy, crazy buying came from here. And then again from the same place, and then crazy, crazy, crazy buying. Like, what's so hard about it? Okay, but let's forget about this for now. I'm going to show you one example. Okay, and over here somewhere, there's a it was the weekly 50% or some weekly wick level. Okay, but the
Mhm.
point is we're here. Okay, it could even be, I'm just going to show you a example. Remember, you want to take a 1 to 3 on this pair, 1 to 4 there, 1 to 5 here, 1 to 2 here, 1 to 6 here. I want all of these on one move. Okay.
Okay.
Focus with just this example. It's the only one I'm gonna show, but it's kind of universal. Just try to understand my process.
Mhm.
If I'm looking to buy here and it hits like a level or range or something, and there's a reaction, automatically I see where's the nearest algorithmic level. Is it a 20, 50, 80, 0, 20, 50, 80, 0?
Mm.
The one here is a 50.
Yes.
Okay. So it's important that we see that it's reacting to the 50. When it's reacting to a 50, where's going to be our buy range? From the 50 to 35. Just remember it. And if it's a sell range, it'll be from the 50 to the 65
Mm-hmm.
for sells. Our buys, 50 dips below to the 35. If it's the 20, we'll take the 20 to the 0.
20 to
If
the
it's the
0.
80, we'll take it from the 80 to a 0 if it's the sell side. Okay. Remember, it helps if you start right. This is so important with pyramiding to
Okay.
start in the right way. The first entry makes everything so smooth.
Mm-hmm.
Now, get something like this. This is a signal. We don't just want to take one, but two, remember, one pin bar is okay, but multiple, two or three or more, that's important. That's worth it for us. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And we took this trade. It's not back testing. We did this live. Okay. We don't do any back testing.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And we're gonna take a target. Didn't isn't this a down, base, down?
Down.
Sometimes we can take this whole base as a target for the longs because maybe they protect here. I don't know, but it's not a bad target. And we don't like to do this or that 50% of it. It's not crazy, but just to be so safe with you, we're going to do the base. You with me so far?
Mm-hmm. Understand, understand.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
You get this?
Yes, 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 I understand, understand.
Now remember, my job is not to click and go home. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
It's to click and then take every buy signal I can all the way to the target. So if there's a buy signal here, I'll take it. I'll take it. I'll take it. I'll take it all the way. I don't care if the risk reward here is 1 to 1. I'll take it. It's a buy signal. And that's your problem is maybe you buy and then you ignore all the buy signals after
Yes, yes.
instead of buying and look for every single buy signal and just take it all the way A to B and maybe, but forget about that. We're just going to show you. Okay. And I'm going to try. You really have to see the stop loss because pyramiding, pyramiding is all about stop loss management. Literally, that's the key. It's all about stop loss and moving it properly.
Mm-hmm.
But let's see how we can do it. Okay, what's the risk reward? I really don't care. I put the stop loss where it has to be, and I don't care about the risk reward.
Mm-hmm.
Now, sometimes I would do fifth limit at 50% of the body. Okay, it didn't hit in this case, but I'm
Mm-hmm.
just showing you. Okay, sometimes literally my stop loss will be here, and then maybe it pulls back and I'll buy there. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
but that one it didn't trigger. Okay, and sometimes you can't just it's hard to buy right now because sometimes I do. Sometimes I buy like this. Okay, but I'm going to show you, a simple way based on like system and rule, based on signals.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, remember all of this. It's tough to buy all this. We're trying to buy when we get a move like this, and then it pulls back.
Mm-hmm.
So at least some kind of black candles.
Hmm.
You get what I mean?
Yes, yes, yes.
Okay, it's always good to do that. And this is, real tricky stuff, but still, we're trying to see a buy signal. Bearish engulfing, you can take that?
Hmm.
No. Bullish, bearish pin bar? No, nothing. Now, I'm gonna take this just to show you that sometimes we buy, but it doesn't work. Okay, I didn't buy here because that's obvious. But sometimes you take something like this, oh, bullish engulfing, okay, you buy, but it doesn't work.
Hmm.
Okay. Don't move your stop loss here and buy right there and move your other stop loss of this one here. Okay.
Hmm.
So don't let your later entries mess up your earlier
Okay,
entries.
I understand, understand.
Yeah, keep each trade its own stop loss separate. You definitely, and especially a dumb entry like this. Like you don't want to, mess up your good entry based on some dumb pyramiding you did later and
Okay,
mess up the good stuff. Okay, that's just
I get
one
it.
point.
I get it.
Okay, now this is an interesting candle that we can use. What is that candle called in the retail world?
Mm, it's I don't remember. I understand what you mean.
Okay, but what is that candle called in Google, ChatGPT? What would it tell me?
It's uncertainty or something else. Something else.
What is it?
Uncertainty or something else.
Exactly. Indecision,
Yes, 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 yes. Indecision.
uncertainty,
Yes,
right?
yes, yes.
Okay, what do we call it?
We. I don't know.
Me and you, what do we call that?
Don't know.
Here's what we call it. Those are the losers on Google and baby pips who call it indecision, uncertainty. Okay. I
Hmm.
don't think they understand 7 trillion. Does it move indecisively? I wish. I wish. Okay. 7 trillion plus moving every day. I don't think it moved with uncertainty. Okay. But what do we call it? Decision, certainty. Okay. The
Mm.
opposite of these kids.
Hmm.
Okay. Why? Because try to understand this. Okay. Try to understand how we think about it. It went up and then it went down and then it went back and closed where it started, right?
Hmm. Hmm.
Well, somebody, if it's the BFIs who created this, right? It's usually better on the 4 hour indecision. Those are the best. You're going to take the whole range of the candle because somebody in here decided and it's gray, we're going to keep it. But if it goes like this and breaks from the top,
Hmm.
it's likely the buyers are in control of that. They decided certainly to buy.
Ah, okay.
If it goes down like this and it breaks from the downside, it's likely going down and the certainty for sure somebody sold in the indecision candle. Okay, we call it
Ah,
the clear out candle. It clears out both sides. Okay. But you
okay.
take the range of that clear out candle. Look at how, if you study, if you actually listen to me, man, you would know how to pyramid. And remember, we're not on 7 pairs. We're on one pair, 100% focus. Everything is right here now on this. And then you would take the range of it.
Ah,
Remember, it's very likely the buyers decided to buy, but we don't know. So we're going to keep it gray. But as soon as it breaks that, that is a signal for us. Sometimes you can take 50% of the body. Sometimes you can just get in with a stop loss below the indecision. or the decision. You get what I mean?
Okay, okay, yes, yes.
And sometimes we just take an entry based off of that. Okay. Look at this. This is bearish pin bar. Bearish pin bar got engulfed.
Yes, yes.
Okay. This could also be a signal. Now, for me, if I wanted to take this signal here, okay, maybe my stop loss would be below this open. That's aggressive, but below this is conservative. It's really smarter, but sometimes I would have to do the stop loss here so I can be able to add here. You get what I mean?
Yes, yes.
And remember, we're looking for the footprint, 15-minute footprint. So we maybe take 50% of it, or we take it, it comes right back to the origin. Usually it comes back to the origin. Okay. Sometimes I'll take it just off of that engulfing. Okay. But if you saw my entries, you wouldn't believe it, man. You wouldn't believe it. Okay. And remember, my stop loss is here now because we're getting footprint. Now it wouldn't be crazy here. So all these entries are free because you secured 64 here. You secured 35, 40 pips already.
Yes, yes, understand.
So if you risk 10 pips here and 10 pips there and 10 pips there, it's all free anyway. Okay. This is why I don't get why they don't pyramid. One click, one entry per idea. Are you crazy? Okay, but they can, well, maybe we change your mind from this one. Okay.
I
Now
will
this is
change.
a
I will
this is
change.
a little micro footprint. So what do we do? I buy if it comes back in here. Sometimes I'll put a limit right there at the midpoint of it.
Ah, okay.
Okay, but right in there, I buy. And where's the stop loss? Below this pop. And where's the stop loss for this one? It should be, let's say, here and here. And this is the stop loss here. It wouldn't be crazy to do your stops here all together now. And where's the target? We don't even think about it. It's that one level, and we're gonna believe all the way till it gets there. Sometimes they enter after this engulfing there, but I like to enter because I get a better stop if I enter inside here, because that's where BFIs actually enter.
Yeah, it's scary sometimes.
This is super scary, okay? Super scary. Again, we can look for positions inside there. And remember, once you get a footprint, okay, it wouldn't be crazy to start trailing the stop, but just, you got to be careful about this stuff. Now, look at this. Some people, they'll see this black one and they won't see an engulfing. Okay. Is this an engulfing to you? What I'm going to show you now. Is this a bullish engulfing to you? This right here. Is that a bullish engulfing for you?
It's cushion. Mm,
Is that a bullish engulfing for you? Yes or no?
mm, I think. I think yes. Why not?
Yes, because this is selling a collapse, bought up completely. Somebody
Yes.
bought up all the selling and a little bit extra.
Okay.
So
Yes.
same thing here. This is some selling, 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 but then it all got engulfed.
Hmm.
Just because of that little tick, I'll buy. That's the difference with me. It's all about the details, man. we're not even gonna, we're not even gonna go there. And remember, what I'm showing you is not easy. I don't care about easy, okay? But this is how you can make a bunch of one move on a Monday, like me.
Okay.
Bearish pin bar. That also could be an engulfing. So, in for me, this is an engulfing, and this is an engulfing if it engulfs it,
Mhm.
like right there. How about 50% of this body? Or maybe entry here with a stop loss below the engulfing. We're not even going to add any more because it might scare you if I keep adding.
Mhm.
Okay, but here I might add even right there. Bearish pin bar gets engulfed. And where's all the stops? Who really knows, right? But you're deep in profit. Maybe you got taken out on that one. And this is actually a bullish engulfing to us. You know, a smart a smart one, what he does there, when he sees this, he takes 50% of the footprint because sometimes it has a footprint and then it pulls back to the midpoint and before the next one, which is what happened here. And you could even be ready here, have limits waiting there. Remember, if you do this, you're going to get better at it. Of course, you're not going to get good at it if you don't do it, but you're going to learn where to add. Okay, you're going to learn how to add and when and all that good stuff. But this is a pullback to the midpoint of that footprint. And even if you miss that with a limit, you can put it at 50, maybe 50% of that wick.
Mhm.
So we look at all these, okay, and you see here is a 1 to 6, 1 to 4, 1 to 7, 1 to whatever, 1 to 6. Add them up, man. It's insane. And you get way more than this on a Monday. It's not even 1 to 10. If I show you, you're not going to believe me. But just imagine it's a 1 to 10. Okay.
Hmm. Okay.
And now you can trade Tuesday, Thursday, Wednesday, Friday, all this. And now you got 10 tries, free tries. Do you know how hard it is to catch a 1 to 10 on all these pairs?
It's so hard.
Well, this is not 1 to 10. I'm telling you, this is a 1 to 5, 1 to 6. Even if you add another one, it could be a 1 to 5. There's 1 to 10 right there. I don't want to add it up for you because I don't. I don't add it up. I don't care. It's a bunch. I go home. I don't look at any numbers. I pyramid, I buy, pyramid, get out, close it all, buy, see you tomorrow.
This looks hard to do.
This is what we do, man. And you can do this if you're on one pair for years and years because you're going to understand, okay, this signals here, bearish, pin bar got engulfed. Okay, footprint. And then it came back to the origin. You know, a little down move got engulfed. You know, this is an engulfing 50% of the body, that pin bar also. And then you're going to see this move. You're going to be like, okay, let me take 50% of that move. You're going to see this here. You're going to maybe 50% of a wick. There's an engulfing there. There's a pin bars right there. You can take all of these. There's nothing stopping you if you're trailing and you're playing with profits. Why not? You're not adding any risk. You're not doing anything riskier. It's actually smart what you're doing because you're following the basic rules, which is squeeze winners and kill losers. But what do they do? What do they do?
Kill winners.
Okay, the opposite, man. Okay, this is nothing crazy. We're just, oh, it's a winner, I buy more. It's a winner, I buy more. It's a winner. You got to squeeze it. If it's a loser, we're never saying buy, it goes down, buy more, it goes down, buy more, it goes down, buy more. That's stupid, guy. That's squeezing a loser. That's called, and some people do this, that's called pyramiding a loser. I pyramid a winner. Okay, it's a whole different planet. It's different if you scale in. Okay, let's say you want to buy 10.0. Okay, and then like you want to buy in here 10.0, and then maybe it goes in, so you buy 2.5. Then it goes deeper, you buy 2.5. It goes deeper, you buy 2.5. It goes deeper, you buy 2.5. That's different. That's fine, actually, because this is called scaling in. But I'm talking about the dumb way, which is they just keep buying more, adding more risk. But it's different if they scale in. But I'm telling you about pyramiding a win as it goes up, buy more, buy more, buy more. And you're playing with profits. And it's, we do this, man. All day, every day, one pair, down, up. Look at how it hit the 50% of the, look how it hit here, 50% of the weekly body, which was around, you should have been in the Discord by now, which was around 23. So the smart ones, they're gonna check the 20 to the 0. It's not crazy that the program started from the algorithmic range, 20 to 0, right around 50% of the weekly body. And it doesn't matter if we shared all the signals in the group, it doesn't matter. It doesn't guarantee anything. But right there, 50% of the weekly body. And then you look 27. Okay, what's the nearest algo level? The 20 to the 0.
Yeah, 20 to 0.
And you would be ready here. And then maybe you bought here and then maybe here you saw a pullback to the 50% and you bought, there's an engulfing, you bought, indecision candle, someone decided, and then it broke out, you bought, engulfing, you bought. There's nothing wrong with just doing it this way, man. You don't need 3 pairs. You don't know how much money you can make on one. That's is why you're on 2 or 3, because you think it's more money, more pairs.
I think
You want to
yes.
know how to make more money is you need more entries, okay, on the same pair, on the same move. And you just need one move to work, and it'll cover so many losses. And that's the trick. Remember, you're not going to survive if you just get 1 to 3, 1 to 5. It doesn't work, man. It's not enough because you try again and then you lose. You re-enter again and then you re-enter again. Well, it's all gave it back now. And it's very normal to have like 3 or 4 re-entries because of all the liquidity runs and the manipulation. So this is not going to pay the bills. You need 1 to 10. You need huge wins, huge. You never pyramided one pair all the way, hundreds of pips. Remember, this was just 100 pips up here. Just a simple 15-minute little target here. But imagine you catch a 4 hour footprint, which is not crazy. You should definitely be able to do this, which is like this. You catch it on the 4 hour. What are you going to do when you see something like this, especially if you bought here and bought here and bought here? What are you going to do here?
By 2 or 50
50% of the
percent.
body.
Yes, yes.
This was such an obvious one. Remember, because you asked, well, I don't know where to add more. Anywhere, wherever you can. Okay.
Okay.
That's where. 190, 192.2. This was a solid. Remember, where do I close the longs? Maybe at a buy zone, which is what we shared, but it doesn't work, man. You're not even on GJ, man, which is pretty weird because I'm giving free signals on it. Like we've been on it for 9 years. I think I'm a little bit accurate on GJ. They were smart. They would just trade GJ and follow what our analysis. We shared it, this signal, we shared it with. It's not a signal, man, but it's like an idea. 50% of the weekly body. Hey guys, watch out for this sell zone. Some people Friday they caught 100 pip plus from the sell zone.
From
Some
here.
people even caught this one. But still, who cares? Do you think they need another pair? This is full-time job right here.
Yes, yes.
This is full-time job, man. One pair. And remember, you're doing USD pairs, which are scalp pairs, which are the most manipulated. And then
USD
you're on
pairs.
gold, commodity, which is a commodity, which is BFIs are not concentrated in commodities like Forex. There's only 5 banks that run everything in FX. That's not the same in commodity. So you're actually using a BFI Forex strategy on a commodity.
It's a bad idea, yes.
So I mean, it just just one pair, they're gonna forget. And then they ask about, man, should I do correlation with GJ with Euro yen? No, who cares? Do you look at your neighbor's car before you drive your car?
Yes.
That's what I'm telling them. Do you go look, hey, let me see what the other car is doing before I can drive my car? No, who cares? Focus on that one. Because sometimes intraday, they don't correlate. Sometimes intraday, this will go up, but the euro will go down. But over time, maybe they go together. But intraday, maybe they don't. But why do you want to add more headache, more decision points, more confirmations? We don't need more confirmation.
Okay, okay. Too
All
much
right,
to.
mister, you understand anything I'm saying?
Yes, yes. It's a lot of to think about it.
Of course, that's the point of this call, get you to think about it a little. Like, hey man, why am I doing these 3 pairs? Like really, why don't I just really squeeze like one pair, one move, and really focus on pyramiding one move, and I may make like a 1 to 10. Like, you know how hard it is to get a 1 to 10 on this one, and it has to work on that pair on euro, and man, I just want one move to work. I'm fine. I don't need all the moves to work on all the pairs. No, I just need one move on my one pair.
And
It's
s-
about
second
efficiency, man.
question,
Doing
you
this. Listen, I've
uh,
been doing this 5 times longer than you. So imagine you double it, and then you double your experience again, then double it again and again. Okay, I've been doing it longer. And I'm telling you, it's just more efficient. One pair, and you pyramid one move, 1,000 entries, but one move, not 1,000 trades on 1,000 pairs, and hopefully they all work.
yes.
It's way easier and more likely that this goes A to B. But it's very hard to go A to B here. All of them go to your A to B. And plus, you're supposed to squeeze the juice from the move. It's very dumb just to catch one trade, one click, one click, one click. No, man, that's not the best way. Remember, you can make a lot of money different ways, but I don't care. This is the simplest and easiest and most efficient and the most accurate with the highest hit rate. And it's hard to be wrong on this because you're just with the BFIs, you're with the cycle. Versus it's tough when you go on a new pair and then it's like somewhere in the middle, you haven't been tracking it. But every week, the same one, up or down, it doesn't matter. You're just going with it. Think about it, man. Think about this.
Okay, next
And if
technique.
you're a rich guy, obviously do the mentorship. 5 weeks of training, A through Z, from the monthly to the weekly to the 4 hour, to the cycles, to the execution, to the psychology. But the thing is, you took the course and you're not even doing the course. Nothing you said is in the course. 5 minute entry, multiple pair. Literally, the first page of the course, I say, you guys, pick one pair and let it teach you how to trade. Because maybe you go on one pair and it slaughters you, but you're going to learn what not to do. That pair is going to teach you. One pair is how you learn to trade. Once you know how to drive a car, you can drive anything. Go drive what you want. But it doesn't make sense because if it's not broken, why fix it? They work for years and years to find a system that works. So why, you make money on this pair? Okay, let me jump on gold now. Remember, a lot of people do this. They make a bunch of money trading one pair, and then they get a little fancy. Oh, let me trade stocks. Let me jump on gold. And then they lose it on gold, and then they go back to their one pair. This is the classic movie I see all the time.
Yes, understand. Try to understand.
Exactly, man. Just remember that example I showed you with GJ and how I just pyramided it all the way, every little buy opportunity and the stop loss. I'm trying to trail it up smarter. Remember, sometimes it's not going to work, right? But who cares? Sometimes you're going to buy and then it goes up, you're going to
Yes,
buy,
understand. Sometimes
and then your stop
everything.
loss is going to be here, and it's going to take them all out, maybe.
Yes, yes,
But just watch out for this trick because a lot of people they buy and shouldn't you go break even? Shouldn't you go break even right now?
Mm, maybe yes. Why not?
Okay, and that's what a lot of them do. And they'll buy and buy and buy here. But this is not what we call the money move, the pyramiding move. It's not every move is the pyramiding move. Which move is the pyramiding move? The last one. And how do we know if it's the last one? We don't. Okay. But sometimes it does this, which is what I call, we're just going to name it this, the move that wipes the break even kids. Okay.
Hmm.
And then they get taken out break even. And almost always they tell me, man, it took me out break even and then it went my way. Then it worked. Okay. Well, that's your job is not to go break even. Because if every time you go break even, you get taken out. Listen, you want to know what I do? Maybe I'm break even right now. You want to know what I do right now?
What?
I go
Re-entry?
back. No, I go back to full stop.
Oh, yes.
And then I watch. Oh, wow. Are they going to protect or are they going to, is it just going to, wipe everyone? Okay. But
Uh,
usually, if it does this, usually it means they're gonna buy more. But maybe I get a signal and then I see this and like a little footprint. Now is the smart break even. And now is the one to pyramid because it's very little drawdown on that one.
after
Because,
back to
yes,
origin, yes.
after it wipes the break even, okay?
Uh,
Because if they bought 5,000 here and again they want to buy 5,000, how much total longs do they have?
Ah, more. Yes, 10.
10,000. So it has to go farther. And this one, you're not going to see moves like that. Very rare. Very rare.
Ah,
Usually it's
I
just,
see a lot of
you
examples
see
of
what
that.
I mean, amigo?
Yes, I see
The big
this.
difference because a lot of people, they're going to pyramid this one. Oh, I buy, break even. They buy and buy. Oh my God, it's going to work. And then it wipes everything and disaster.
Ah, I see I
Do you
see
think
this.
they re-enter again? No, because this sucked all of them. They're crying now. They're not gonna buy again.
Yes,
In
yes.
fact, if they're real dumb, they may sell. Okay, if they're real dumb.
Yeah, I see this many times. These
Okay.
things. This.
Yes, this is just watch out. That's why I'm explaining this. The move that wipes the break even. If it comes back, sometimes I go full stop, but then I see protection, I buy more. And then now I'm break even on this, and now I'm really heavy pyramiding all the way up.
Okay, okay, understand.
This is the money move, the blue one, the first one. But a lot of them are always early. So they're always in here and they catch this one. But you just got to be smart about that. You know what I do, to be honest with you?
Hmm.
I'll buy and I'll pyramid all the way up.
Hmm.
What do you think I'm gonna do here?
Close everything.
Close everything, man. And then short because it's almost always comes back and wipes the break even. So I sell, 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 and close for a bunch again. And then I use all the profits to buy more now, crazy heavy. And you think I need gold? You think I need 700 more pairs? No, I'm squeezing this one. This
Uh-huh.
is not easy to do, man,
Yeah,
but you
I
can do it.
see it. It's not
If you
easy to.
stick to one, if you stick to one and you're really, years and years on it, you can do this, man. There's nothing stopping you. It's
Uh,
very hard to do this on all the pairs. It's impossible, I think. It's what I just showed you is so much hard work. By the time I'm done with that, my brain is fried.
yes, yes, I see.
You think I can handle another pair? Holy moly, they're crazy.
I see. I
And I
understand.
don't need one. I don't need another. Like you just made a killing. Like you're making insane money on one. Like I don't want to change anything. I don't want to go euro. I don't want to see anything else. Oh, you trade gold? Okay, God bless you. Stay on it. Just leave me alone. I'm staying on mine. All
Yes.
right, man. What else questions you got?
Yeah, everything is okay. Thank you so much. It was incredible. Thank you. I will
That's
have.
why I tell them, man, sometimes they need like the mentorship,
Yes, yes.
but make some money and trust me, pyramid one move, man, you're gonna have more than enough.
Uh,
But this is an intro call. This is nothing what I said. This is really nothing. Okay.
yeah, but it's this nothing. But for me,
No, but
so so.
it's super important. Because it's actually very powerful what I said. Very powerful. It's not because I read it in a book. I've been doing this, man, for years. I've been doing it. I did it way before the BFI course. Way before that.
Understand. I will work on it so hard because
Please, man, please think about it. And
I
your job is not to pyramid what you just saw. Just look for just one more additional entry. Just start
okay.
with just one more. You got a good one and you got the entry one is good. Just look for a good entry too. Sometimes the best one is just a pullback of a footprint. Just take a 50% or something. Whether it's a 15-minute move, which is less reliable, or whether it's a 4-hour move, which is,
Hmm.
you know, the good ones. You get what I mean? Kind of like this one. This one had a footprint and it kind of pulled back here to the 50, 60, 1, 8 before another footprint.
Mm-hmm.
So it wouldn't hurt if you bought there and then you added here at the healthy pullback and then got out. It wouldn't hurt, man. Just one more. And you'll understand a little better the idea of it.
Okay, I will try it and work on it.
And I'll just give you one last thing because it's a little more advanced, but we can use it. Which is the algorithmic levels. I don't even know if you know that stuff, but isn't it here? Let's just put a little target here. Let's look at all the algo levels from here to the target. Okay, you got the 50 down there.
Mm-hmm.
You got the 80, 0,
Mm-hmm.
20, 50, 80, 0,
Mm-hmm.
20. You get all this so far?
Mm-hmm.
Can you see this?
Yes, yes, yes.
Okay. Sometimes when we get a good entry like this and it pops, okay, we see, look how it hit the 20 here.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes this is very common how the program works. It'll break the 20.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, it'll break the 20. It won't go to the 50. Okay, but it'll hit the 20, 29, 30, 35, and then pull back to the zeros.
Ah.
And then it can break the 20 to reach the 50.
Oh my God. Interesting.
Now it hit the 50, pulls back to the 20s. Now, because it broke the 50, now it can break the 80. Hits the 80, 90, 95, pulls back to the 80s before it can hit the zero. And trust me, man, this is a program. It's a program, but they can do what they want. But I use that to help with the pyramiding.
Mm.
Okay, that's it for today.
Mm-hmm. Okay, interesting.
Very interesting. This is how you really understand the game. This is how caviar to the homeless man. Most people they shouldn't know this. They're not even gonna know what to do. They don't deserve to know it. They're too dumb. They're on 7 pairs. Oh, they're doing all the weird stuff.
I
They don't
understand.
understand how
It's
this is
all
all
Instagram
automated.
things. Yes.
Yeah, it's all automated, so algorithmic.
Yes.
Okay, and sometimes when it has like a impulsive move, sometimes it'll pull back. Like if it's to the 20, it'll pull back three algorithmic levels, 80, 50, 20.
Mm-hmm.
And if it pulls back three algorithmic levels, that's usually where they buy, and then it continues again.
Ah.
But if it pulls back more than three algorithmic levels, like here it's in the 20s, let's say it pulls back to the 0, 80, 50, and then it goes to the 20 and the 0, likely then that's a sell program. They're not going to protect, which is what
Ah.
happened here.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
But
Understand.
it's kind of like if it pulls back three elbow levels, that's a healthy pullback, maybe. You could even buy there.
Mm-hmm.
It's real complicated, man. That's why I tell them mentorship. They think like because I want their money. I don't care, man. I'm here to explain it to them, man. People, they take it and they go make a bunch of money from this if they're smart. We're charging pennies. We stopped teaching it all, but
Mm-hmm.
we just see so much bad stuff. Like
I see too
It's
much
actually
stuff.
embarrassing. You know why I released the course in 2020?
Why?
Because thousands of people were asking me, why do you get in there? How do you get out there? Why do you? And I see all
Yes.
the weird, crazy, silly stuff. Okay, guys, here's the course. Here, take it.
I know many guys broke because of trading. It's so.
What is it?
Uh, I know too much. Many guys who broke because of trading because they don't understand what to do, what they have to do. They gambling and something else. It's sometimes too hard.
Well, if they're on like three pairs and they do one,
Yeah. Maybe.
it's not even about three. It's about that they only click one entry per idea. They squeeze zero juice from the move.
Yes.
Remember, most people they catch a good entry, they catch a winner, they go home.
Yes.
For us, once I catch a good entry, get to work. It's a big difference, buddy.
Yes.
Huge difference.
Yes, I understand.
All right, man. Keep at it over there. Just try to focus, man. You're never gonna remember if a laser you beam it in one spot, it'll burn it. But look at the sun, it beams everywhere in all directions. You don't really, it's not gonna, it's not gonna roast anybody. Okay, but a laser will. And don't forget, less is more. Okay, focus on one pair and you're gonna make more from less. This is intelligence. You're not smart if you do more pairs and you make more. No, that's not smart. I want to do less and make more. I want the stop loss tighter and the target higher. And you don't do this by accident. The stop loss gets tighter because you do smarter entries, limit entries. You get a better entry so you can get a tighter stop. And the targets gets bigger because you can hold it for longer because you're patient. That's how you get the risk reward up.
Hmm.
The only way. You
Okay.
got it?
Yes. I will think about it a
And if
lot.
you're on one pair, if you're on one pair, then you'll understand that the normal stop loss size to you is not on gold. How many pips on gold? Oh, euro, I have to do this many pips. You're gonna have similar stop losses, so you can just have similar lot sizes. Don't
Hmm.
be a calculator. Oh, I gotta enter. Let me calculate my position size with my calculator. Okay, and don't get a valid signal at a valid zone and start thinking. A lot of traders are thinkers and calculators. They're not traders. In fact, I don't even like the word trader. You know what we call ourselves? Do you
Traders.
know? I'll just end it with this. You're a trader. I'm not a trader. I'm a pyramider.
Pyramid.
Way different. Okay? Let them
Yes,
trade.
yes.
Let them go on their 20 pair watch list. They're not hurting me.
Okay, I will change. I will change it. Try to change it. Yeah,
Listen, try it for a month. Try it for a month. It doesn't
yeah,
work, go back.
yes. It's month, 2 months. It will be.
Yeah, it's not
I
gonna
have
hurt.
time.
It's not
I
gonna
have time.
hurt. It's actually gonna bubble your brain, and you're gonna thank God for 2 years in learning all this. 2 years in instead of 4 years later, 6 years later, 8 years later,
Yes, understand it.
and you're gonna be much healthier mentally because that really fries the brain, man. All the pairs. It's very easy when you just gotta focus on one. I just gotta worry about GJ. Oh man, life's way smoother.
Yes, I understand it. Understand.
Keep
Yes.
at it, buddy. Keep at it. Do what you gotta do, man. I'm here for you in the Discord. Hopefully you're in that and
Oh, thank you.
follow our
Thank you
analysis.
for what you have done for us. Thank you. Thank
Keep at it, man. Get rich. That's how you thank us.
you. I
Well,
try.
that's
I will
very,
try. I will try.
I will. Forget the try. Delete it.
I will believe.
All right, buddy.
Thank you for everything. Thank you. Thank you.
Take
Thank you
care,
so
man. You
much.
got it. Okay.
Bye.
Bye bye.